Hello everyone, and welcome back to another installment of Out of the Underworld, where I take a villain that you probably haven't heard of and spotlight them. And today, we have the android from the future, Cell, from Dragon Ball Z. Now, a bit of recap. In one alternate timeline, Dr. Gero, using the power of his computer, managed to create a bioorganic android named Cell, who, after coming into contact with the Trunks of his future, he killed Trunks, took his time machine, and managed to escape to our timeline, the main timeline. So yeah, now on to Cell personally. He has the cells of basically everybody that Goku has fought against. Like, basically, Vegeta cells, Piccolo cells, even Frieza cells were in him. And due to that, he has a multitude of different techniques. Most of which that will take me forever to mention. But yeah, um, during the Android saga, after the Z Fighters got defeated by Androids 17 and 18, Piccolo went to Kami and fused with him because Kami said Cell on Earth. And yeah, once they combined their forces, Cell managed to encounter Piccolo after absorbing a bunch of people. And yeah, after telling Piccolo all about him, which was really dumb, after an intense fight, Cell managed to escape using the solar flare, and after absorbing even more people and growing even more powerful, Cell managed to find 17, who was in the midst of fighting Piccolo, and due to them getting exhausted, Cell took them both out after taking Piccolo out by punching him so hard that it nearly broke his neck and blasting him in the chest. He threw him into the water. And after defeating Piccolo, Cell had to contend with this new android, Android 16, who was designed with killing Goku. That was his sole purpose. And after surviving him, barely, he managed to absorb 17 and go into his second form. And in his second form, 16 was no longer an issue. And before he could absorb 18, Tien came out of nowhere and started firing his Neo Tri-Beam at him, which held Cell off long enough for the androids to escape. Power inconsistency aside, Cell managed to, before Cell could kill Tien for that, Goku managed to use instant transmission to get not just Tien, but also the nearly dead Piccolo back to the lookout. And now that Goku was not going to be in his way, Cell hunted for 18 and started destroying multiple islands to force her out of hiding. But before he could destroy the last island, Vegeta and the future, Vegeta and his alternate timeline son Trunks intercepted him, and after Vegeta managed to lay the beatings on this guy, Cell managed to convince Vegeta to let him absorb 18, which, with Vegeta's help, and after incapacitating Krillin and 16, he managed to do. And after nearly killing after nearly killing Krillin and knocking out Vegeta and basically humbling Trunks, he managed to announce the Cell Games. Yeah. Yeah. After 10 days, he managed to, after announcing the Cell Games and waiting 10 days, the Cell Games finally began. And the first one to come up was Mr. Satan and his students. Yep. Hercule thought he had it in the bag. But yeah, he didn't know about Cell. And yeah, after defeating them, but not killing them, Goku was up next. And after an impressive fight, Goku gave up and announced Gohan to be the one to defeat Cell, much to everyone's shock. Even Cell was surprised. Yeah, so after humbling Gohan in his Super Saiyan form, Cell, in an attempt to enrage Gohan to bring out his hidden power, which was also really stupid, he created the Cell Juniors and have them nearly torture the Z Fighters to death. Even Goku didn't do anything. And not just him, but Piccolo, Trunks, and Vegeta didn't stand a chance against them. Yeah, they had it, yes, they were holding their own, but it was not enough. It was only thanks to Hercule getting 16's head. Yeah, during the whole thing, 16 tried to self-destruct, but Bulma and her father managed to remove it when they were fixing him up. So after blasting 16 to literal pieces, yeah, only his head remained. And after this emotional speech, and hoping that Gohan would protect the Earth and everything on it, Cell just stomped on 16's head, killing him. And that was the last straw for Gohan. Because after Gohan managed to turn Super Saiyan 2, he basically eradicated all the Cell Juniors, all 7 of them. Excuse me. And after doing that and saving his friends, he beat Cell in his perfect form. But rather than finish Cell off when he had the chance, he beat on Cell even more and eventually culminated in 18 getting spat out. Yeah. Because of how powerful Cell was, he bulked up to his maximum power, but unfortunately that sacrificed his speed. Sure, it made him stronger, but that didn't do anything if you couldn't hit your opponent. And after kicking Cell in the gut, Cell managed to regurgitate 18 and reduce him to his second form. But rather than be defeated by Gohan, the son of Goku, Cell decided, no more. I'm going to self-destruct and take all of you with me. But yeah, thanks to Goku, Cell didn't accomplish that. Goku managed to take Cell to King Kai's planet and destroy it and take not just Goku, but also Gregory, Bubbles, and King Kai with him. Yeah. And we all thought that was the end of it, but shocker, it wasn't. Cell managed to regenerate from that, and thanks to the newly acquired cells in his body, Cell not only managed to regain his perfect form, but also got even stronger. And not just that, but he also acquired Goku's instant transmission. So after returning to the battlefield, killing Trunks, and incapacitating the rage-filled Vegeta, yeah, thanks a lot, Vegeta. Anyway, he nearly killed Vegeta, but thanks to Gohan, taking the blast for him at the cost of his arm getting broken, Cell basically decided, enough is enough. I am going to destroy the Earth once and for all, and began to charge up a Kamehameha to do so. And thanks to Goku telepathically communicating with his son from Otherworld, he managed to convince Gohan to fight back. Yeah, now there are two versions of this. During the Kamehameha clash in the anime, Piccolo, Yamcha, Tien, and Krillin managed to try to help Gohan fight back against Cell by blasting him, only to irritate him even more and blow them back with his power. However, in the manga, it was only Vegeta interfering. And speaking of Vegeta, after recovering a bit, Vegeta managed to blast Cell from behind and distract him long enough so that Gohan could finally destroy Cell in its entirety once and for all. And yeah, that was the end of Cell in this timeline. In the future, after returning to it, future Trunks managed to destroy the androids so Cell wouldn't absorb them, and destroy the imperfect version of Cell. Yeah, and yeah, so Cell is no longer an issue. However, I'm going to include this because I know you guys are going to say in the comments if I didn't. In the anime filler scene, once Cell reached the home for infinite losers, he was torturing the demons there until Goku and his filler character Pikkon managed to come there, and Pikkon managed to make Cell look like a joke. Yeah, Pikkon managed to beat not just Cell, but also Frieza and his father, while Goku defeated the Ginyu Force easily. So, yeah. I know you guys are probably going to say, but what about GT? GT's not canon. But for your pleasure, I'm going to include it here. During the events of the Super 17 saga of Dragon Ball GT, Cell managed, when a portal to HFIL and Earth was entwined, a lot of villains managed to come through, except for, even the movie characters like Cooler. Yeah, so, during the events of that, Cell, along with Frieza, fought against the kid version of Goku. Yeah, Goku was turned into a child thanks to the Peel-Off Gang. So, yeah, after that, and after defeating Baby, Goku managed to go to HFIL to confront Cell and Frieza, but luckily, after giving him a bit of trouble, Goku managed to come out on top in the end. So, what do you guys think of Cell? Do you guys like him, hate him, or are some of your favorite moments with him? And, yeah, just comment below, let me know. I'm Wisdom Cube, I'm back with this segment, and I hope you guys have a happy new year when it comes tomorrow. Take care, and goodbye.